Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "I have a dream that one day, even in the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice." The right for inequality is something that we look forward to as a community, country, and in the world. I want you all to take a look around you. Every single one of us is a unique individual. We all take pride in our similarities and differences, whether they're a race, gender, sexual orientation, economic status, or religion. But somehow, that allows society to have an excuse to judge and determine someone's future based on that. I believe that discrimination still exists due to the social learning and conformity due to social norms that we were exposed to from our family, media, and other forms of socialization. Discrimination is often expressed through the workplace, in which I'll explain further. Based on an article written by Demos, it states that the unemployment percentage between a white male and an African American male goes as follows. For the white male, as of July of 2018, the unemployment rate was sitting at a 2.9%. Now, for the African American male, during the same time period of July of 2018, he was sitting at a 6.6%. That's basically double of the rate on which an African American male would be able to land on a job comparably to a white male. And that common factor that contributes to this type of mentality is something that they describe as social exclusion. Khan Academy describes social exclusion as a set of decisions and actions made by the economically and politically powerful. Social exclusion includes the deliberation of deploying white supremacy and racist ideas in order to justify and neutralize the economic and political disadvantages faced by people of color. And so in the labor market, the social exclusion drives the notion that workers of color are less deserving of employment. HuffPost also states that before the Civil Rights Act of 1964, employers in many states were legally allowed to, almost required to discriminate on the basis of race and color. So that also included sex, religion, and national origin. Today, federal law forbids these types of discrimination, yet evidence of persistent discrimination remains widespread. Women are almost half of the workforce. They are the sole group in half of the American families with children. They receive more college and graduate degrees than men. Yet on average, women continue to earn considerably less than men. In 2018, a full-time, year-round female workers were only making 82 cents for every dollar by men, a gender wage gap of 18%. This commonly cited statistic may be the understanding the extent of gender pay inequality. This was research from the Institute of Women's Policy Research. Analysis of women's and men's earning over 15 years found that women made just half, 49%, of what men earn. Crazy, right? Our research from Khan Academy sent pairs of college men to apply for 350 entry-level jobs in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. One team was African Americans and one was white. The teams had identical resumes, except for one difference. On each team, one of the men said that they had served 18 months in jail for drug possession. Men without a prison record were 2 to 3 times more likely to receive a callback from the job. However, there was also significant racial difference, White men with a prison record were more likely to be offered a job than an African American male who didn't have a clean record. So, in conclusion, don't buy in the attitude that discrimination doesn't exist just because you haven't experienced it. That's all in your head. Discrimination is real. Don't be a victim or a bystander. Stand up for yourself or for others. Do what is right. Like Dr. King, I have a dream that one day we can all look beyond our skin color, see a human who is just like you. Thank you.